Hey. We are live. We are back live. Oh my goodness, I missed y'all so much. I feel like it's been forever, right? Oh, welcome, everybody. Welcome to Sip with revmelissa. I am revmelissa, and let me introduce myself to you. I use the technology of spiritual psychology, spiritual practices, and universal principles to support people in disrupting limiting patterns of thinking, limiting patterns of behaving, limiting patterns of belief by prioritizing their mind and their heart to reveal the healing from within. I am an ordained interfaith minister, a licensed religious science practitioner, a spiritual life coach, and the spiritual director, senior minister at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living, a new thought center in New York. So if you need support, reach out to me because I'm all about living life in joy and supporting people in connecting or reconnecting or remembering or rediscovering their yes. Their yes. So you can contact me. You could send me a DM on social media and we could set up some time to talk. Welcome to my ministry of joy. Sip with revmelissa is part of my ministry of joy, and SIP stands for Spirit in Practice, where we practice because practice makes progress, y'all. Practice makes progress. And so we want to make progress. Don't get caught up in the perfection. Just do something, one baby step every single day, and you will find that you will be in a different place than you are today. Yes? All right, y'all. So let's get into it. Good day, Shay from Colorado. It's good to see you. Good day, Pamela from California. It's good to see you. And Shay is giving me a shout out that she is connected to her yes. She's connected to her joy, and all things are possible in God. Amen. All right. Well, Shay gave us a word this morning. Yes, she did. Good day, Linda from the mountains of Colorado. It's good to see you. Good day, everyone that's joining in. Welcome back, Margaretta, right? Welcome back. Welcome back to me, and welcome back to a live episode of Sip with Rev Melissa. So there's been a lot going on, y'all, but I will get to that during our joy news. So yesterday was a Monday sip. So you know now on Mondays, I honor my Sabbath. My Sabbath day that I've chosen is Mondays. And so I do what I want to do on Mondays. But mainly it's a day for me to just chill, rest, not work, take care of myself. So I went to the gym. I went to the gym. I'm just coming from the gym just now. And I got in that hot tub, that jacuzzi. I got in that sauna. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. So that's what I did on Monday. I kind of have like a spa-ish Monday at the gym. Oh, thank you, Linda. It's wonderful to be back. I had a great spring break with my family. We were in Virginia, and it was part of my unexpected income that I received. Someone gifted me a 4-day retreat in Virginia. We had a wonderful time. My girls had their own apartments, y'all. We had 2 villas, and my girls had their own apartment. It was like adjoining situation. They loved it. Own bedrooms, own bathrooms, girl. They were living it up. They had a good time. So yes, we had a wonderful time. We visited some friends, and it was just wonderful. So thank you so much for asking, Linda. It was a needed getaway for all of us. So it was lovely. I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday. I hope everyone had a wonderful Passover, a wonderful Easter, a wonderful Ramadan. I think that's coming to an end this week. So all the things, everything that was celebrated, all the festivals, all the feasts, all the things, I hope it's been wonderful for you. All right, so let's get into it. So I was thinking about, now what could we come back with on our first live? Hmm, hmm, hmm. So I was considering a couple of things, and what I wanted to just explore with you all, let me fix that, explore with you all is, hold on, I'm just resetting stuff before stuff falls down. Oh, that's why. Okay. It was up on the thing. All right, there we go. That's better. All right. So, oh, did y'all like the Joy Week pop-up from 2021? Oh, that was fun. Okay, I'm gonna talk about that in Joy News. Let me focus. Come on now. Okay. Good day, Imaja. Joyful and blissful, soulful morning, beloved, beautiful, bodacious, brilliant lady. All right, now, give me all the things, Imaja. Give me all the things. It's wonderful to see you and right back at you. So, I have been reading this book that has been really stirring up my spirit in a beautiful way. And I think I want to share a little bit of it with you all this week. Now, I don't know if you are familiar with this word. I'm going to put it up, and y'all can let me know if you're familiar with this word. Because it's not a word that we use every day. And it was a word that I was aware of, but not really, really, right? And you'll know how I feel about words. I love words. I love the origins of words. I love the vibration of words. I love words. So I'm reading this book, and it's called The Gospel of Thomas. And it is one of the Gnostic books, right, that was not in the Bible, but was discovered. And I won't go into the history of it, but it was discovered, right, along with some other texts. And as I was going through it, I came across that word. And you'll see I'm hesitating saying the word because I'm not 100% sure of the pronunciation. So I didn't have a chance to check the pronunciation. So for right now today, I'm going to pronounce it as Logion. Logion. That's how I'm going to pronounce it for today, but I'll check the pronunciation. So this book is comprised of 114 Logion. Yeah, 114. And they're basically sayings that have been attributed to Jesus the Christ and written or told to one of his disciples, Thomas. So first, let me start with the definition. Let's go there. Let's go to the definition. So the definition of the word Logion is a traditional saying or maxim as of a religious teacher, a saying of Christ regarded as authentic. Now, the origin of the word Greek is a saying, oracle, or logos, which means word, right? So a word. We could think about Logion as a oracle, as a divine word. So it's just not any old word. It's a divine word, right? There is some teaching behind it. So the master teacher, Jesus the Christ, was known to teach through parables. He was known to preach through parables. He wasn't known for writing things down. People did the writing, right? People captured what he was saying, but he wasn't known for writing things down. He was known for speaking in parables as a way to teach, right? To teach principle with a capital P. You're with me? Let me know if you're with me, all right? So it got me thinking, this idea of Logion, of a sacred word, of an oracle, of a traditional saying that is significant, something that will shift your life, right? It got me thinking about the words that we say to ourselves, right? What if we treated everything that we say to ourselves in the same vibration as a Logion? Logion. What if we did that? What if we practice speaking a word of truth to ourselves instead of speaking a word of untruth to ourselves? That's what I've been sitting in these last couple of days. And as I sat in this, I kept being very aware of the words I either spoke out loud, or mainly the words that I was repeating and saying to myself. Were they words of truth, or were they words of untruth? And I have to confess, many times I observed myself speaking words of untruth to myself, usually around the realm of something specific that I want to accomplish, right? I was speaking more untruth about this particular thing that I want to accomplish. Like, girl, that's going to take a long time. Girl, you need to really go away and do that. Girl, I don't think you really could do that. You really need someone to do that for you. All the things, right? And I'm just observing. I'm just observing. And in that observation, I would, at some point, I would say to myself, "Ooh, that is not true." And then I will replace it with a truth. So I spend like a day just observing, just observing. And then I spend the next day saying, "No, that is not true." And then speaking a word of truth, speaking a Logion over myself, speaking a Logion over myself. So, what we're going to do this week is I'm going to share a couple of the Logions from the Gospel of Thomas, from this book. And it's amazing. Like, it makes me sit down all the time. It makes me sit down all the time. I'm just like, whoo, Jesus. Well, that's a word right there. That's a word, right? So I'm going to share some of the parables with you. And starting today, we're practicing just observing the words that we speak to ourselves. Are they words that give you life, or are they words that suck the life out of you? Just for today, starting today, not just for today, starting today. Whoever wants to do this, that's what we're doing. Because it's about the practice, y'all. It's about the practice. So let's practice just being great observers of ourselves. Yes? Just great observers of ourselves. So, like I said, this book, The Gospel of Thomas, is a collection of 114 sayings that are attributed to Jesus the Christ, the master teacher, right? And I want to read this. The author of the book is Jean, he's French, I believe. Jean-Yves Leloup, I believe is how you pronounce his name. And the foreword is by Jacob Niederman. And one of the things that they have in the book, they said that these sayings, these 114 sayings, are said to be naked words attributed to the Master, the living Jesus, written down by Didymus Judas Thomas, and he was known as the twin. Now, I don't know if that was because he had a twin. I'm not sure. Yes. Okay. So that's where we're going this week. I'm just reading over my notes to see if there's anything else I want to say about this. I'm going to save that. So, starting today, we're observing the words that we speak to ourselves in our minds, right? We're just observing for today. Is it truth? Are you speaking a word of truth, or are you speaking an untruth? No gray areas. Are you speaking a word of truth or untruth? Okay? All right. So that's our series this week, y'all. That's where we're going. Imaja, thank you so much. Yes, be your own best friend. And yes, it's an awesome practice, y'all. It really is. Because, we spend, they've done research that shows almost 80% of our thinking is not new thoughts. The thinking is either thoughts from the past, thoughts from the future, rethinking stuff, thoughts about things that haven't even happened yet. And the far majority of our thinking is negative. So we have to be vigilant about the words that we speak to ourselves. And it's a great practice to be your own best friend. Yes. Yes, Shay, that's a word, right? I'm going to be busy. Yeah. All right. You be busy observing, just observing. We're not criticizing ourselves. We're not making ourselves wrong. We are just observing. That's right. Keeping it raw, just observing. Yes? Yes, Lindsay. You got it. You're very welcome. Let me see. Linda's saying self-observation can be a challenge. I often find I go into a whole editorial. Yes, me too, Linda. And that's just good information. We're just inquiring, going in, inquiring. That's all we're doing. Yes, that's what we're doing. Imaja's sharing that she's speaking on words at a poetry festival on Saturday. Oh, that's fabulous, Imaja. So put your information in the chat, and people who are in your area can support you. Unless it's going to be virtual, let us know. Please put that information in the chat. Yes. All right, y'all. So that's where we're going this week. Stay tuned tomorrow for one of the Logons that I'm going to share from the book, The Gospel of Thomas. Okay? All right. So let's get into some joy news. Oh, let's end on that word, Wayne. Be good to yourself. Yes, that's a good one. Let's speak that word of truth to ourselves. Be good to ourselves. Yes? All right. So let's get into some joy news. There we go. So as I've shared, I've been on break for a little over a week. And when last you saw me live, we were celebrating the 3rd year anniversary of Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. The 3rd year anniversary. The very first live that I did was April 6th, 2020. And I've been doing them almost every single day since then. And it has evolved over time. And so we had a wonderful celebration that week, the week of April 6th, and I had a couple of pop-ups, and that was awesome. And then the following week, you voted to have the replays be the Joy Week celebration from 2021. And we had more pop-ups, which was awesome. So Sekou, my mother, Rev Robert, who's the creator of New Thought Media Network, Stacy, Lindsay, Nan, all were pop-ups. And was that 2021 or 2022? Anyway, they popped up on a Joy Week celebration replay. And then Friday and Monday, I replayed the Joy songs. I was sharing that I would wake up with these songs in my head. And so I did a whole series called Joy Songs. And Friday was Woke Up This Morning with My Mind. And yesterday was We Come This Far by Faith. And so these are the songs I grew up in because I was raised up, let's say it that way. I was raised up at Antioch Church of God in Christ, Kojic. It's a Pentecostal church. And these were the songs of my childhood. And they still resonate so strongly for me. And so that was a whole series that I did in 2021, the Joy Song series. So I hope you will all enjoy that. We're back live today, back with a new series, and we'll be back live this whole week. Oh, thank you, Shay. Shay is sharing that she loved the songs, had a great day after that song. Okay. That's great. And Imaja is sharing where she will be for the poetry festival. Oh man, in Virginia. I was in Virginia just last week. So in Charlotte County, Virginia, at Charlotte Learning Center, Charlotte Courthouse, Virginia, at 10 a.m. I'm assuming 10 a.m. Eastern time, but let us know if it's a.m. or p.m. I'm thinking it's a.m. Okay, so other joy news. Sunday is our Sunday in Praise is Sunday. So if you missed, if y'all missed Easter Sunday service at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living, where I'm the spiritual director and senior minister, you missed a good time. Our Easter Sunday was the metaphysics of Passover. That was our focus for Easter Sunday, the metaphysics of Passover. My good friend, Rabbi Susan Lipson, was our guest speaker. We had amazing time talking about Passover, talking about the metaphysics of Passover, talking about how we can use this symbolism in our life today, right? So it was awesome. And then yesterday, I kind of followed it up with, Sunday at service, I followed it up with a talk called Vulnerability, Letting Go and Letting In. And I used the analogy from Passover of Hamas, how the practice of Hamas not eating or not having any leavening agent in your house during and before Passover, how we can use that as a metaphysical teaching for ourselves, the leavening and the unleavening of bread. So leavening, meaning what are you letting rise up within you, right? Leavening. And unleavening is what you are letting go. So if you want to check out those 2 sermons. Go to Rockland CSL. You can find our information on YouTube. Let me put that up. Or you can go to our website, rocklandcsl.org, any Sunday and join us for service at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. We are on Zoom and we are on Facebook Live. And the first Sunday of the month, we are live and in person at the Rhino Comedy Club. So this Sunday, I will be talking about vulnerability. Our theme for April is the power of vulnerability. A powerful series, y'all. And so this Sunday, I will be talking about being seen, right? Being seen is an aspect of being vulnerable. Okay. Imaja's telling us that the poetry festival is at 10 a.m. And yes, the information is online on website. Okay. All right, Imaja. Thank you for that. All right, y'all. So the other thing that happens on Sunday at the same time at 10:30 a.m. is the other sip, which is Sunday in Praise, where I share a replay of a sermon. So I'm just looking for the banner. There it is. The other sip, Sunday in Praise, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. This past Sunday, I shared No Approval Needed, which is a powerful message. And so you can always tune in Sundays, 10:30 a.m. for the other sip, Sunday in Praise. All right. Let's see what else is coming up. Enjoy your day too, Margaretta. It's good to see you. Okay. I have a new class coming up, y'all. A new class coming up April 25th, which is a Tuesday from 6:30 to 9 o'clock. I'm just looking for the flyer. You know, when you go away, then you have to get reacquainted with everything again. So there's the flyer. Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life is the class, April 25th to May 23rd, Tuesday, 6:30 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. The cost is $170. The early bird special is over. And it's all about transforming your life, transforming specifically your relationships, your health, and money. But we're going to talk about all the things. And what I want you to know is it's not just about changing your thinking. You know, that's a really cute saying that we have in New Thought. That's a part of it. But before we even get to the thinking part, we need to go within to the silence. And so I'm going to spend some time in the class talking about that. It's like my added curriculum to the curriculum that Centers for Spiritual Living is providing for the class. So if you're interested in signing up, go to rocklandcsl.org and you can sign up there. Okay. If you have any questions about the class, you can DM me and we could set up some time to talk about the class also. But if you want to change your life, you got to do something different. And so this is a wonderful class to support you in doing so. And it starts April 25th. Our next meditation with the moon, mark your calendars. It is on May 4th. May 4th at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm just giving you a heads up now so you can put it on your calendar. May 4th, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right where you're watching me now. Now, I know the full moon is on May 5th, but there's something going on May 5th. So I'm moving it to May 4th. The moon will be there, right? It's always there. So we're going to be having our next meditation with the full moon on May 4th. So I hope you can join me for that. And then lastly, I want to share that I will be having an installation celebration as the new minister at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living in person at the Rhino Comedy Club, which is where we have our Sunday services. The first Sunday of the month is being held on Saturday, May 6th, 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. I hope you can join us. If you're coming in person, you need to RSVP. So you can just DM me that you're coming, and I will make sure that you're on the list. The ceremony is at 12:30, and then we have the celebration reception right after, right across the street at a fabulous restaurant, and we're going to have a wonderful time. So I hope you all can come. If you can't come in person, it will be on Zoom, and it will be on Facebook Live. And you could get all that information by going to rocklandcsl.org. All right? All right. Dang it. I went over again. I got to get better with the time, y'all. I got to get better with the time. So thank you all for being with me today live. Spread the news. Red Mel is back live. Come back to SIP. It's wonderful to see you all. The vacation is over. We're going to get into some words. We're going to get into some words with our new series, Logion. All right, y'all. So peace and blessings, everybody. Peace and justice. We're living life in joy. Yes, we are, because we are connected to our yes.